no gold is not enough.
Welcome guys, welcome to this video. So in the last video we inserted the data inside the database. So we have here the username, email, and the password. Now in this video I want to discuss some concept when you deal with when you use PHP procedural programming. You should use to make your code more secure. For example, if you're working on some small project, these things can save a lot of time and it can save a lot of resources. So for example, I will start with the HTML here. Now currently we are not checking anything here, we are just getting the text, and whatever user puts in, it goes straight away. Even the user puts a number, it is going to straight away gonna go inside and going to save the detail. So for example, if I go here in the browser, refresh, any number, and then here pending password and submit. Now I go to the database and refresh. You can see that it's not an invalid email and we are inserting it straight away, which is not good. And user will be able to even add some code if user try to hack our website or something like that. So what we can do to avoid these things? Well, first of all, through HTML we can define here email. So the type is email. It is going to check for if it is an email type, only then it's going to take things forward. So if I go here and refresh this time, and then put here any numbers and submit, it says please include an at. So it is checking for this, and we do not have that, and it's invalid email. So to some extent it is going to secure. Now we also securing password, and password is here, and if someone can access this password straight away, we can see that what exactly user said password. So what we can do here is we can encrypt this password in PHP, and we can secure it in a way so that it is going to be hard to guess what exactly this password is, and it's going to be more secure. So to do that, what we do in the code editor, when we are getting the user password, we can say here MD5. We need to wrap this password with this. So what is going to happen, it is going to encrypt this password, and whatever password you set, if anyone gets the access to that database, they won't be able to guess what exactly the password was. So for example, let's re-add here. So simple. Now hit submit. Now when I go to database, I said browse, you can see that it's not test, it's the random string here. So user saved test, and we are saving the string. So whoever gets the access to the database, they won't be able to recognize this password. So this way this gets secure. Now there are more things we can do. Now for example, if we go here into the page, now we want to make sure that whoever works on the form, whoever fills the form, we are expecting username field should have a string. But what if user tries to put some code in it, or user is an advanced hacker or advanced programmer who try to break our application? So to do that, we can use few PHP functions. Those functions going to avoid some data type that we don't expect from these fields. So what we can do here is, for example, username here, this field. So here we are just getting the value and passing it to variable and then into the insert query. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say here strip underscore tags. Alright, so strip tags, this is a PHP function, and what it does is actually it is going to remove all the HTML tags from the string. So let's see the example. What I do here is I simply say a string, and the string going to be a link, and I say here href, just to clear, making a point here, like if we don't know what kind of user and what kind of data this form will be dealing with, so we are just making a demo content here. So I say $data, the string is equal to, and then I say echo $data. All right, so let me do this in the index.php so that we can see it there, because here we need to fill the form to do that. So I'll do it here. All right, so I save this, we go to the browser, refresh the page, we get redirected. You can see it's a link, we can click on it. Now what I want to do, I want to use this function that we used, the strip tags. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this function here, and now we go here and we refresh. You can see that the link is no longer a link, it's just a plain text. It just removed those tags, and that's how you secure your code. So whatever user puts here, it's going to get filtered, and we are going to put into database afterwards. So let's do that. I remove this from here. We go to functions.php. Here we already have strip tags. There is another function that is provided by MySQL, so we are going to use that too. That function is MySQL I real escape string. So this function takes the database parameter, so the db.php connection we have, we need to pass this connection as a first argument in this function. So here we pass that, then comma, and then we have the strip tag where we passing the user. So we are going to put it like this. All right, so it's going to filter. It is going to check if any invalid code or any kind of SQL injection or those kind of things. If user tries to do, it is going to escape that. If there is any HTML or correctors we have in there, it's going to remove this here too. So we can even do this on every function, for example, in the email as well. So all right, so it's now here we are doing MD5, so we want to make sure MD5 is done afterwards once all the data is there. So what I do instead, I'm going to put it inside it. So MD5, I'm going to encrypt whatever outcome comes after filtration. So I'm going to say here password. All right, so we save this. Now we are passing the same variables here, so these variables are quite secure now. Now if we go to the browser and refresh the page, Roger, password is 12345, submit. Now we go here, see here we have a new record, we have the email, we have the encrypted password, we have the name. So you can see that these functions are quite useful. So if you'd be developing your application, you need to make sure that user puts only the content we are expecting from that particular field. We can put these kind of checks, and this is going to make our application more secure. Hope you like this video. Leave the comments if you want to ask something about it, or see you in the next video. We will discuss more advanced topics in PHP. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.